guys work hard, so these kids can play hard. This is our Maple Bluff playground structure. This one includes a shade. Here's the same site a couple weeks ago. An old playground has just been removed. You might be able to tell this spot used to be a former swimming pool. This video will show you one of our playground installation teams, Robert and his crew, doing the job from start to finish. The playground pieces have been unloaded, inventoried, and laid out for assembly. With the site cleared, the crew measures and maps the exact footprint of the structure and supporting posts. Now it's time to dig in, going deep for the solid steel posts and framework that will support the structure. The posts are set on level concrete slabs. Then it all starts coming together. They've done this before. Everything is measured to make sure the structure is properly aligned and level. You want this done right the first time. Once everything's in place, it's time to set it in concrete. It will take a day or two to set the concrete. Meanwhile, the crew spreads safety surfacing. This job calls for rubber mulch. The crew uses several 2,000-pound super sacks of mulch. It's an art form of efficiency and hard work. Now the structure is finished, but they still have to assemble the shade. Once the concrete is set after a few days, the crew returns to map out and dig the 4 large posts that will support the framework and the 4-post hip shade. Now time to set it in stone, literally, as our crew mixes and pours the concrete. It's a big shade and needs to stand strong and sturdy. Once it sets for 2 to 3 days, the crew returns, first assembling the framework for the shade roof on the ground, then lifting the whole thing in one big piece. Placing it calls for patient, well-trained hands to fit the joints on all 4 posts. There you go. Once secured, the crew brings out the fabric shade and stretches it over the framework. This shade will have a 10-foot entrance height. They thread strong cable across the entire bottom edge of the shade. Once in place, it's time to tighten and secure. Glide elbow options like this are available for easier installation and removal. Glide elbows have a fabric hook with the cable guide at each end. As the drive nut at the end is tightened, it moves the hook holding the fabric down towards the end of the pole, tensing the fabric. We recommend taking down the shade in case of a strong storm or winter months in colder climates. All work and then all play. Our install crew might cost a little more, but you can rest assured the work is done correctly, efficiently, and that your investment is well spent and secure.